What's going on, guys? I'm here with CJ. CJ is a community organizer. This guy is amazing. Like, I just showed you around some of the stuff that he's organizing and segmenting the different departments. I'm really happy to be here. I'm very proud to be here, not just as an actor who will be playing a similar role as what CJ is doing, but for the mere fact of just being a black man in America in today's time, where we're fighting for social justice, the same type of issues that our ancestors fought for. Because I'm able-bodied and I'm here, I find it that it's necessary for me to do this. My ancestors, they didn't die and fight for nothing for me to sit on the sidelines. The justice ruling against Breonna Taylor's death has really affected a lot of people, and I'm sure it's globally too. So it just shows how disenfranchised we are as black people, where even the law is against us that should be protecting us. CJ, is there anything that you want to share, like why this is so important for you, and how, like what are you feeling right now, and how long have you been doing this?
Well, I guess I'll start from the bottom and work my way up to the top. So I've been organizing with these particular groups for about 6 months now. I feel like this is important because we have a really unique opportunity to organize and unify the community around a issue that affects us all, right? This is not just a fight for black lives. This is a fight for democracy. This is a fight for justice. And all of those things are under attack at the same time. We have various groups here focused on various issues, but all coming together towards a common goal. We're very upset in regards to the Breonna Taylor decision not to indict regarding her murder, and we're also here to talk about this horrible anti-protest bill that Governor DeSantis has proposed, that will essentially criminalize protesting, will essentially get rid of First Amendment rights. And then we also want to talk to the community about this police and criminal justice review board that Mayor Holness, Broward County, has proposed. We want to make sure that people understand exactly what that means, exactly what they can do to help make sure that that board is as effective and impactful as possible.
So what does that mean exactly?
What do you mean, the review board? Basically what they're going to be doing is collecting data around police activity and criminal justice, and then from that data they will be able to assess, analyze, give recommendations for legislation, give recommendations for what do you call it? Policies, and also what's the word, like punishments or.
Okay, yeah.
I've got a brain part. Yeah. So, like, yeah, if a cop does something out of line, they give a recommendation on how to go forward with. Right. Yeah, exactly. So that is why, like I said again, it's very important. We rarely get opportunities to really make that kind of impact and to put pressure and inform the community that these are the things that are happening. They're having these meetings at 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning when people are at work. They don't have enough.
Get involved though, because I will say this: like, the data is already there, as you can see. There's like countless of footage of police brutality against a lot of people, not just black people, but brown people as well. Yes. And so that data is already there.
Believe it or not, it's actually not all there. So the data, yes, the visual data, the anecdotal evidence is there, but a lot of these police departments do not take statistics on these shootings or these complaints against specific officers. So when we ask them for this information, for this data, they don't have it.
Right.
So this review board is actually going to be focused on identifying what data is missing from these police departments, and demanding that they start collecting that data so that we can assess it, analyze it, and then bring it out to the public and let them know, okay, this is exactly what's going on in your communities. So yeah, that's a very common misconception that this data has always been collected just because it just makes sense that you would think that police departments would make, take statistics on how many shootings they have. That's unfortunately not the case.
Right. I wasn't referring to the police themselves, but just the mere fact that we, the people, we have that out there. And so they can make a judgment call by saying, hey, look, we've seen it in large numbers. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There has to be some truth behind this. Well, how can we get involved with that board? I know that they have their meetings at 10 o'clock where people are most likely at work or in school, but how can we as young people, old people who want to get involved?
Absolutely. There is absolutely something you can do. One, identify who your commissioner is in your district, right, in Broward County. That's the first thing. Second thing is contact that commissioner. Email, call, tweet, however you can get in contact with them. Bring light to them. Let them know, this is what I want. I know that this board is coming. I want you to vote for it. And I want to see some accountability on your part. We're going to keep an eye on you for the entirety of that board. And then, as with anything else, right, because of how society is, share that information, spread it on social media. Use your social media for something, to inform and educate your friends, your influence, your circle. We can't do anything without the community. People power is so important, and it cannot be stressed enough. That we definitely need more support and involvement from our community when it comes to things like commissions and city hall meetings. So yeah, those things.
Thank you.